amazing tribute to Sherwood Ross, and who was a regular guest on this show and a wonderful poet. So that was an amazing event, and I was privileged to be part of it. So let's move on to some poems. Frankie, I'll let you go. We'll kind of keep the same order.
I go first. Okay. Like I said, I have two poems. One is sad and one is more romantic. So I guess I'll start with more romantic since we're on that note right now.
Sounds good.
Warm sunny rays fall on the woven blanket, the one that covered me last night from cold. They wake me up, but I don't want to take it. What if last night was just a dream, untold? I turn around, your face is resting on the pillow. My gentle fingers long to trace familiar lines. In golden slumbers, your sleep is deep and mellow, and I hold on, nowhere to rush, no need to rise. To spend the night together isn't like the day. I want to wake up in the morning when you are near, to feel your warmth and tenderness in many ways, and gaze into green eyes without grief and fear. When I'm with you, I'm your adopted pet. My heart is open, undressed, so true. Astray in crimeless kisses with no regret, security and empathy I never felt I knew. So soft yet firm, your hands caressed my soul. You touched me like no one ever did. You made me feel so perfect, as if I'm whole. In sensitive embrace, your kiss was all I needed. My sinful prayer is to greet the sun with you and see reflection of the lake in caring eyes. We both are vulnerable. I know you feel it too, protected in each other's arms beneath the skies. In my sweet dream, I'll always be your girl. My bitter insecurity dissolves with simple grace, like dance of butterfly in wind's fast swirl. It strips the armor of the souls in mystic places.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
So beautiful,
Beautiful.
Frankie.
Thank you very much.
I think I'm in love. That poem was so romantic.
I wanted to emphasize that the night and the morning is totally different mood and energy, and those tender and very intimate moments in the moment can be more meaningful than the night before.
I love how you say that line about greet the sun with you. I want to greet the sun with you. That is such a powerful statement. It was so beautiful and so relatable.
Thank you, Sheena. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
I just want to jump in and say this too. What jumped out to me was when your fingers are tracing familiar lines, it just capturing that essence. It might seem mundane, but it's so familiar, and that touch is so sacred. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marissa.
Well, we're off to a wonderful start. Sheena, it's your turn.
Thank you. Frankie, you inspire me because I want to read a poem that's part of my new chapbook called Polyhymnia. And in Greek mythology, there are 9 lovely divine sisters called the Muses, the Greek Muses. And these Muses are one of mind and heart. And they are, as a whole, as a group, a free spirit thriving on song and poetry. So my collection called Polyhymnia draws upon that inspiration of music. So Polyhymnia is the muse of music and poetry. So I was really drawn to that and started to focus my poetry on music. That was always a common theme, but I started to really play on that. And in picking up where you left off, Frankie, with respect to the difference between night and day and the dance of lovers, I would like to read my poem called Plutsik's Heaven. Plutsik is after Chaim Plutsik, the poet. So this is Plutsik's Heaven. The Betsy, South Beach. Poet Chaim Plutsik's Heaven. A writer's haven, this place, haunted with thoughts spinning about, waiting to be snatched from the ether and brought to my senses here, in this existence, where word about fantasies of ideal love have found their landing on this page into my longing heart. That same place touched by him, that same one with eyes as deep as the ocean, that ocean in which I swam and felt his arms envelop me, breath to my neck, rip tide and torrent, taking me and pulling me to the depths. Those same depths that sprung forth Gaia's molten center, bearing flora, fauna, life, breath, and my heartbeat. Portraits of poets grace these walls, creative eyes bind my soul, while lounge piano chimes. Lazy ceiling fans swirl overhead, slyly imposing their motion on shoreside air above eager lovers who sip fruited spirits and yearn for the perfection and union beyond the shadows and silhouettes of lovers' darkness, and jazz piano spiced with Porter and Tchaikovsky. The pianist's fluttery fingers dance on black and white, pursed lips, body with left and right sway, tapping feet, occasionally pressing pedals, tightening strings, changing their resonance. Stack of sheet music strewn about, that messy brilliance shooting from fingertips, commanding music to the air, clapping molecules of gas with quarter notes, half note, crescendo, and coda. Bebop rhythms echo the pumping in my chest, that place where a tightness came when he embraced me. Bésame mucho spills from that grand black box of strings and wooden hammers. Yes, kiss me again, and again and again. Beyond the dancing sunlight, hazy, suspending particles in symbiotic movement, ruffled bed sheets reveal our ephemeral union, what rhythm no other can possibly know. So I start to tap my feet and bleed from my pen. That's Plutsik's Heaven.
Nice.
Light note.
Yeah.
No, that was so cute. That was so cute.
All right. Well, we probably have time for about one more from everybody. I don't know if we'll get all the way around. If we keep them a little short, then maybe we will. So, Frankie, lead us off.
I wanted to read one of my poems that I dedicated to Dolores O'Riordan, Irish singer. You probably already know that I'm a huge fan. But what I tried to touch the topic in this poem is that Dolores was a victim of sexual and physical abuse as a child since she was 7 years old. And so the topic that I wanted to bring up is how the victims of the abuse, all, especially as children, often blame themselves for that, and it's very hard for them to realize that it wasn't their fault.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it was something that killed Dolores. So this is my poem. My sweetest angel, why you bleed? Is it their cruelty or foolish disbelief? I want to take your burning pain away. Give me your hand and let me show the way. Stop crying with those big green eyes. I want to comfort you with an advice. I've never met the one like you, and you should love yourself the way I do. Let go of shame, self-loathing, and guilt until the strength is newly rebuilt. You are as innocent as little dove. You are so pure, clear, you're my love. Oh, please stop torturing yourself. You have not done the bad to feel regret. You were a child, then were so young. They all abused you while you were strong. So easy to take advantage of the meek, of those who cannot stand up to speak. So now you're used to keep your mouth shut, and no one knows how deeply you were caught. You told me everything and shared pain. I wish it happened earlier, so I would jump into the plane. I'd break that heavy door and run inside. I'd pull you out from sad, alluring dark. And now I am the one who feels regret, stuck in the suffering and the lament. I wish I heard you screaming hard, but I was deaf to change that vicious night in Hotel Park. She was pronounced dead in a hotel, Hilton Park Hotel in London in 2018. Thank you.
So heavy.
Yes. So beautiful.
Yeah, that was powerful. That was powerful. And you have such a great way of putting yourself in someone's shoes and feeling the feelings of others. You know, like deep empathy. And thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Yes, I wanted to stress how confused the victims can get. And those who really do the harm, surprisingly, they don't have any regrets, they don't feel shame, they don't feel guilt, but the victims do. And it's that weird flip. Thank you.
Thank you for publicizing that. That's very important.
Yeah.
That does need to be shared.
Absolutely. Sheena.
Since we already touched such serious topics, maybe it would be the right time to read the sad poem that I was talking about. It's called The Void, and it's a poem that I wrote about grief. The void so strong it pulls at me, the deepest abyss, a vast dark sea. No heart to hold, no breath to speak. Since you are gone, I feel so weak. The lights went out, the fireplace is cold. In silence, the good old memories unfold. And yet, the darkness stayed the same, unchanged, unmoved, no one to blame. Never told me no, never turned away. In everything I did, you'd always stay. I tried to find regrets, old wounds to mend. but none were left, my closest friend. In all I did, you gave me strength, support and love at any length. Now I'm lost without bright torch. Alone I yearn, I'm missing you so much. My eyes went blind, they searched in vain for your silhouette, for your sweet name. In darkest hour I stumbled in icy space, like blind soul that tries to trace your face. I thought this was a dream, a fleeting night, but found the reality, no end in sight. I scanned this house that once was home, but now I wander in the rooms alone. No one is to replace the love you gave. Did I appreciate it? And was I even great? And cherished every moment, every grace? Or took for granted your warm embrace? The days go by, I'm still in pain. I face the truth, I can't refrain. Grief is not just emptiness, a hollow word. It's like an injured bird we scream unheard. Nightmare lingers, it won't let go. But in its wake, I've come to know that love, though lost, will always stay. It's guiding me and lights my way.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So beautiful, the imagery of the bird and like the almost like from the heavens, right? Very, very heartfelt, Frankie. Thank you. You write with such depth, and you're not afraid to just open your heart.
Yeah,
it's really beautiful.
Yes. It's,
Thank you so much. Grief, I think that grief is one of the most challenging things that a human soul can endure. And there is where there was great love, and now it's gone. So what's left? And it's very hard to. It was very hard for me to express how it feels. How there is no end to that, and it's so hard to find the comfort in those, and that something that could substitute what's missing.
mm-hmm.
You expressed it very well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm very happy to have this beautiful crowd of people that that is eager to listen, and all of you have such open minds. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Your poetry is your shoulder, right? It's cathartic for you, so that when you express all of these things and you get them into words, what you're creating is giving back to you. You know, that is your confidant. Your poem is your confidant, Frankie. Your poem is your friend. Your poem understands totally what you're going through, and you're creating that artwork that will survive, and it's forever. It's in words, right? It'll survive, and then you always have that poem to lean on, and I think it's really beautiful, and you should connect with that.
Thank you.
Part of you.
Thank you so much. Yes, poetry, writing poetry, creating something is very therapeutic, and especially when the human experience is so hard. It's essential. It's medicine.
That's
Sheena, you almost made the poem and the art sound like another character that's talking back to you. I think that's a wonderful metaphor. So thank you for that.
You brought it to life. It's beautiful. Thank you, Frankie.
Thank
and
you.
Chuck.
Thank you.
Frankie, I think that there's so many themes of vulnerability in your work. The first poem that you read that was super romantic, there was so much vulnerability. And then you read about grief, and there's also just so much vulnerability. So it's like taking pieces of ourselves that might be broken and just turning it into something beautiful to make sense of it. And you do a really good job at that. And I just love what you're sharing. And the bird jumped out to me as well. There was a line about an injured bird, and I was like, wow, that's a really nice, even though it's about grief, it was a beautiful metaphor. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Marisa. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to meet you. It's the first time I see you, so it's awesome. Thank you.
So nice to meet you. I hope I can stay connected with all of you.
Yes. Frankie, I met you and Marissa in the same place.
Oh!
What? Really? So we're two ships passing in the night, Frankie.
Yeah.
We definitely have to connect.
Yes. Since we're so close, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not local, Zen Mystery is a wonderful open mic every Friday night, and it's really a fun place. Very friendly people. It's small, very natural food, and a whole room set up for the open mic. It's been going on for over 10 years, which is quite unusual for open mic.
Right.
Is that Luna Star? Where is that again?
It's at Zen Mystery. It's in Dania Beach.
Zen Mystery. Okay.
Cool place.
Especially after the pandemic, so many places are just gone. The venues are gone, or open mics are gone, but that's pretty impressive, 10 years. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hey, I found a new open mic just a couple of nights ago